Hi, I'm Steve Kirk from Schneider, introducing you some C-Bus products we have here. We've got our range of Saturn effect switches, which are dicolour LEDs, so you've got orange LEDs and you've got blue LEDs to show on and off statuses. We have glass-fronted options. We also have plastic-fronted options. In the glass options, obviously, we have a black and a white service here. We can also have our other colours, tan, things like that. 4-gang in the English plates, and we can have our 6-gang in the Australian type plates. We move on to the DLT switches. These are DLTs, that's dynamic label technology. So what we can do here is we can program the switches with an actual icon, or we can program with them characters, and we can actually have up to 9 characters in any language there. So it allows you functionality.
You can use your own bitmaps there, Steve?
Absolutely, yeah. If you wanted to, you can use your own bitmaps. The size has to be within 62 wide by 16 pixels high, but it's programmable to whatever you want to do with those pixels. So on the frontage we have 4 buttons for your scene selection or for your device selection, and then a second page to offer the other 4 buttons to give us 8. In the UK style of that switch, we've gone in for only 4 buttons on the front, so that's 3 active buttons and 1 page selection button. So obviously we have still 8 switches, so we have 3 pages containing 3 buttons and 2 buttons.
Okay, and each button fires the scene, turns the scene on, turns the scene off?
Yes, from the logos on the front of these here, what we can have is either a scene selection or we can have it as a group control, so you can control an individual set of lights. And that can be dimming, on and off, ramping up to a certain level. The functionality is really down to whatever you require.
See gates on the white one there? So
yeah, by all means, if you have gate control, you can activate that via these switches. You can also program them to indicate audio controls, which will then issue IR commands output to audio devices and DVD players and the like. So we have, if you like, our English standard devices and our Australian standard devices for whoever likes whatever effect. We also have our range of Neo switches, which include a IR receiver inside them. So we have an 8-gang here, and that would have an 8-gang remote we can use with. And we have a 4-gang switch here, which obviously we can have a 4-gang remote for. The devices themselves are coloured in the silver here. We have a white option, and we have some other colours as well. The LEDs, again, here are bi-colour, so you can have orange and blue LEDs, depending on what your requirement. So the Neos are quite a modern type-looking switch, so depending on the aesthetics of the house, we can choose between the range we've got. We also have the reflection range, which is a little bit more sort of industrial-looking, but with the right kind of effect in the house. We've also got LEDs in behind these as well, so when you press the buttons, it can indicate the status of the lights you're controlling. Yet again, we can do scene commands, or we can do individual groupings from these as well. These are only available in this style within the Australian format.
Okay. Any plans for IR receivers and any of the other switches apart from Neos?
We have been involved with the plans for IR receivers inside our Saturns. They're already inside our Neos, and the likelihood is that we may include them in the future within our DLT range. Currently I don't have any plans or ideas on timescales of that, but that's certainly in consideration.
Okay. And you said colour touchscreen?
Colour touchscreen, yes. This also has the Saturn effect frontage, and with this device what we can do is we can embed photographs and or moving pictures, and we can relate these buttons on the screen to individual groups, scene commands, AV control, heating controls, lighting controls. So it really is down to the installer and to make this device really sing for them. For example, here we've set it up to start a basic tour on C-Bus. So you press the button, the screen changes to display an intro movie, and then we have lighting effects changing as the DVD and the images on the colour touch move on. The Delta 8 here is actually running the DVD from our C-Bus system. So as the C-Bus lights change, so will our DVD. The Delta 8 system is delivering this TV content via 8 of our Delta 8 cables emitting from the unit. These will go out to your local input plate, and these plates here can give out TV, telephony and data all at the same time. As a standard, you would fit in an attachment to that outlet, and that would either be one for a telephone service, data service, or a TV balun.
Okay. So that's all three services over one
All
cable?
three services. In the output units, if you want more than one service at the plate at the same time, you can use what we call our triple play splitter. This enables you to have TV, telephony and data at the same time out of one outlet.
And the cable there, Steve?
The cable here is our Delta 8 cable using the Lexcom patch leads and our Delta 8 patch leads.
And is this a Cat 8 or something?
This is it's actually rated. We've used up to 900 megahertz to incorporate the TV spectrum, so it's not quite a Cat 7 cable. It's higher rated than that, but it's not actually classified as a specific Cat rating.
Okay, but there's enough bandwidth for RF?
Absolutely, yeah. Bags enough room for RF. With the Delta 8 unit, we don't actually include modulated signals. So as a standard, you get your integrated Freeview pictures, and you also get your standard analog signals. It's down to installers if they want to add in modulated signals, but as a standard, we don't include that because this unit unfortunately doesn't have IR control paths. So as an introduction to the marketplace, this is a very competitive product, and hopefully for an installer, it should make it easy to install because instead of 3 cables services, we only have 1 cable and less time on site.
Is it available now?
Yes, it is. Yeah. Well, currently, we have this item in stock. Distributors will also be stocking this item. Currently, contact your distributor for retail price list.
Okay, thanks, Steve.
No problem.